why Tony Harrison and Julian JRock Williams beating Jamel Charlo and Jerry Hurt is good for boxing. It's good for boxing because for quite a few reasons. Some may disagree, but I'm open to seeing why. I might see it from your perspective as well. I'm a pretty open-minded dude, so I'm usually open to looking at things multiple ways. Even though I do seem stubborn, but nonetheless, I think they are. I think that them beating these guys, you know, it shakes up boxing. Not only the division, but it shakes up boxing. It gives the B-sided fighters, the guys that the most people are writing off, the guys that's the heavy underdog, the guy who may have taken a loss or two, and it gives them hope that it's never over. You also got guys like Sergey Kovalev who took some tough losses, bounced back, became world champion again. Who else has done it? There's another guy I can't think of right now, top of my head, but you get what I'm saying. So those guys should be an example that you could take an L in a sport and it's never over. This whole thing where protecting your O and all that stuff, it really changed boxing for the worst. And what you got from that was a lot of guys politicking, playing businessman, posturing, and picking and choosing who they fought and when they fought them. And it seemed like a lot of the other guys who is undefeated right now, it seemed like they was trying to do that. It's trying to do that, but hopefully JRock and Tony Harris and guys like that inspire these guys, which I think it does. I think it did inspire these guys to really do what they got to do. This is a real big eye opener for boxing. It was a huge upset. This is something that I kind of been waiting for a while because I knew they had the potential to change the sport back to what it should be. Losses happen, and I've always been a firm believer that a fighter shouldn't get written off from taking the L. I'm never one of these guys who come on here laughing at a fighter from losing, even the guy I don't like. Even if Dominic Brazil gets brutally KO'd, I'm not about to come on here laughing and shitting on him. So that's just not my style. That's not how I get down. So I'm not one of these guys who laugh at a fighter from losing or getting knocked out or getting stopped or, what I'm saying? Because I know how it is. What I'm saying? It's rough. So I just hope now too. Also, this happening with JRock winning this past weekend. I hope the boxing media, they're the ones who could somewhat control the narrative. So hopefully they do what they're supposed to do. Don't write fighters off. Give more B-sided guys or the less popular guys interviews. These guys are interesting too. Actually, even more so than these celebrity fighters, these A-list celebrity fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, it was real good hearing the interview from JRock. He gave a real good interview to know who he is as a person, and where he's coming from, and it was real cool, man. It was real cool. Like it seemed like everybody is on Team JRock right now, and it's rightfully deserved. Then Tony Harrison got another rematch with Jamel Charlo to see if he could pull it off again, and then Jamel is in a situation to where if he can bounce back from a loss. So boxing is extremely interesting right now. This really shakes up the sport, and I think for the better, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to shit on Jamel if he loses again. I'm not gonna stop riding with Tony Harrison if he takes another loss. You know what I'm saying? These guys deserve all the respect in the world. This is all I ever wanted, really. If the guy's just a fight, man. I don't care if you lose. You know what I'm saying? If you give it your all, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that lean guy that was fighting Korobov. That was a good fight, and dude showed hella heart. A lot of people felt that Korobov should have got the decision. I felt that dude did enough to at least make it a draw. You know what I'm saying? He came in late in the fight, and he really came out there to win, man. And that's all I really want to see, man. Like, I don't want to see these dudes pussyfooting around in the ring, trying not to You know what I'm saying? Like that Canelo Jacobs fight, it was a good fight to me. But a lot of people felt that the fight was bullshit. It was a high level sparring match. And it's just, that's another thing, man, why I'm talking about it. It just goes to show you that sometimes some of those A-list fights, it's overrated, man. A lot of times they don't be as good as it's hyped up to be. But then we got a free fight on Fox. Two guys that's not necessarily A-list celebrity fighters, but, you know, Jerry Hurt is pretty popular. JRock was a guy that pretty much nobody really gave a chance. But that fight ended up being one of the best fights we've seen all year, if not the best fight we've seen all year. And it was for free on fucking Fox. I mean, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was excited. I'm excited. I'm having a new outlook on the current path boxing is going right now with this happening. I'm so glad they gave JRock the decision and didn't rob him. You know what I'm saying? They giving these guys, they haven't been really robbing guys too much lately. You know, they haven't been, you know, it was really surprising to see Tony Harris to get the decision over Charlo, considering Charlo's the house fighter. It was his night, and they gave the win to Tony Harris, and he virtually boxed a Mayweather-esque type of fight, you know, and they gave him the decision. And so I'm like, wow. So that just goes to show you, man, anything's possible. I just want these fighters to just give it their all, do your best. And a guy like me is going to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace out.